Peggy 12.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions. Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect! What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery? Time for some experimentation. I bet poison would work wonders on you. I wouldn't move if I were you. Poison's on the menu. I'm finished with you. So infantile. I have you. It's over. My own death. Let's do now. Here, there, then here, and my magnum opus! Is my poison kicking in?
Street Fighter 6. Simple and clean. Showtime, baby! This will be a good fight.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sets here on Capcom Fighters, the Monday show where we pit two players in the ring for the first to 10 and get to understand a bit more about them as players and people, as well as watch them slug it out in the ring with some good old Street Fighter with a new drive system as well, so you guys can enjoy some drive rushes and drive parries. I know you guys all love that. But yes, we're back here with another episode. I'll be your host once again tonight, Jammers, and alongside me, the co-hosts are back with me for another episode. We're going to transition over to them right now. Here they are on the screen for you guys. We got Becky on the left. We got Ovaha back with us. Gentlemen, talk to me. Ovaha, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Last weekend was pretty great for spectating Street Fighter. Obviously, we had an ECT, East Coast Throwdown, and we also had the offline premiere for Singapore. So there was a lot to watch Street Fighter-wise, and I did catch most of the Singapore because that is a good time zone for me. It was early in the morning, so it was very enjoyable. So I had a very, very pleasant weekend. Yeah.
Sweet. Becky, what about you? Were you able to catch any of the Street Fighter 6 action over the past weekend?
I watched through pools and two top 16, but I didn't get to watch the top 8 thoroughly, so I'm definitely going to rewatch that. But I was just going to add on to what Ovaha was saying, is that it's so nice when a tournament in that region, because it starts early, so you can actually, you don't need to mess up your sleep schedule to watch it, so you can be really on fire already on Monday, because you don't have that delay in your body from watching.
You have your morning coffee
all night. Yeah, you just sit there.
CPT?
Yeah, exactly. Sit there with morning coffee.
Cozy.
Yeah, just having a good time. So it was a really great weekend. A lot of great Street Fighter action. And I think it's really cool that we got to see which you are going to get to later. And I've become better at not spoiling your surprises, Jammers. So I'm not going to say it, but it's very cool to see what you're going to announce about the winner of that tournament.
I didn't know we had a surprise here. Anyway, good to see the guys all brim with energy and good to go. But yes, before we get into the swing of things regarding what's been happening with Street Fighter 6 over the past week or so, first up, we'll let you know tonight's episode. Roll the fight cards so the people know we announced it a couple of times throughout the week. And here we are. It is Hurricane going up against RainPro. Now, for those of you who do not know, I've actually known about RainPro since 2021 when Intel World Open happened, when we were in dark times and we were playing some Street Fighter 5 online and these guys were competing for money. RainPro's actually residing in the UK, which is why we were able to get him here on the show. Now, obviously, to give you guys up more context as well, we had a London Major. EGX 2023 happened not too long ago, and there was a £5,000 prize pool, which was split between top 3 or top 4. Can't quite remember exactly what it was. I wasn't able to attend because I went on holiday because I felt like it. And then we came back, and I found out Hurricane won the tournament and defended home turf. But the grand finalist with him was RainPro. So we thought, hey, let's get these guys a run back. Let's put them in an extended set and let's see how these guys fare each other in that extended set here. So it will be Cammy versus Gal, maybe. Who knows? I heard RainPro's got another character under his belt, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but yes,
also an important note, RainPro did talk about Cammy being his demon.
Okay.
So
I mean, we will be able to talk about that with him
I'm
later.
interested in if he has any counter plans for tonight.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty interesting. But Veggie, are you looking forward to this matchup here we got tonight?
You know, I really like watching and playing against Guile in this game. So I think I haven't watched too much of Cammy against Guile, but I remember we had it at CEO at the top 8 with Punk against Kaba.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be... I'm excited to kind of build on my knowledge of the matchup from this set. Get to really watch everything and take in all the details. So it's such a classical matchup, Cammy against Guile. I'm not entirely certain who wins this in this game yet. I guess we'll get to that later, but I feel like it's always been, or at least since I started playing, it's always been a match where Cammy can get in, can do her stuff, and Gal kind of have to fight from maybe not the corner, but always kind of being worried. So I'm very excited to see how this matchup is developed in Street Fighter 6.
We will see indeed.
That was the short answer, Jammers.
Oh,
after the long one.
Well,
I do the long one and then you get the short one. You could decide next time. You want short or
a short
long?
one?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean
Okay.
at the end. Also, next time I'll say you want the short or the long, and you'll just say short or long.
Go jam.
Let's go.
Anyway, yes, for those of you who don't know, RainPro has actually been cleaning up a lot of online tournaments here in the European region. He's either been winning them or placing high. So I do want to hear his thoughts about the game and why he's so consistent. Hurricane, if you don't know him, we'll get to know him because he's one of the best online circuit tournament winners we have in general and one of the best players we have in the UK. So please keep an eye out for that. But we'll get to these guys as they're waiting in the green room in a sec. But first of all, we did speak about it because there was Street Fighter 6 action that happened over the weekend. CPT, the second of 3 offline premieres happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. It was the man of the turbulent wins, the Capcom Cup 2018 champion. He wins the second of 3 offline premieres. Gachiken, sponsored by Red Bull, representing Japan. Well played. He was a Manon user before, but when obviously Rashid was announced as part of character pass 1, if you haven't picked that up for the DLC characters, please do so. Like, we knew what was going to happen. I think we just needed to give the character a little bit of time. Big Bird mentioned it. Angry Bird mentioned it. I dabbled with Rashid as well. It's a very technical character. You're not going to pick him up overnight. It's definitely something that you need to be patient with. And boy, did we see some results come to fruition here. Gachiken actually stayed in the winner's side of the entire tournament from start to finish. I'm not exactly sure how many games he dropped overall. He didn't lose a set because he's in the winner's side. But I've got to give props to this top 8. Nauman, Gachiken, Chris Wong. Chris Wong, you know what? Shouts to Chris Wong, honestly, because this is the second tournament he's come to grand final that if he won, he would have qualified for the cup, and he didn't. So I do feel it for him because he lost to NL in East Asia, CPT online premiere.
Yeah, really
now he's lost to Gachiken. But he's a fantastic loot player. Please check him out. You know, you had Kakaroon here as well, best JP player in the world. You got Moke, fantastic run with the Chun-Li. Really loving his optimization with the character. Really looking forward to that. Fujimura as well, surprised with the Ken pick. But, I mean, we'll see how far that goes, because honestly, we'll see. Hot Dog 29 and Mena RD. That was the top 8. The top 16 was actually pretty solid as well, actually. The whole tournament was from start to finish there. You can see a little bit of the grand final here. I don't think this matchup is too bad for Rashid when you're going up against Luke. Obviously, Luke has the higher damage output, but Rashid has to set up his big damage. And when he does get it, boy, do you know about it. And speak of the devil, it was right here as well. So, yeah, Veggie, this might be a bit of a spoiler for you because you haven't actually seen the grand final yet. It was kind of hilarious, right? Because if you've been following Gachiken at all with his streams or social media, there's been clips going around of him trying to anti and losing, and it still did happen. It still did happen in the grand final, but luckily he pulled out the dub here. And I like the state of the game right now in terms of the high-level play, what people are bringing to the table, their optimization, you know, mixing between parries and whatnot, and really understanding their characters. And that was a good conversion there. But yeah, I mean, Ovar, did you catch the grand final?
Yeah, I did, at least mostly. I think I didn't catch it from the beginning, but I did see Gachikun's impressive dominance later on, and like I think he won like 3 matches in a row or something. But like me and a lot of other people have been speculating about Gachikun and like Rashid, like it's only a matter of time when Rashid is gonna win something big, because obviously he's a character with great potential. He just needs to be like maneuvered very carefully because he's one of those technical characters, like you just said, Jammers. But yeah, I have been enjoying Gachikun's Rashid for the lifespan of Street Fighter 6 so far, and I expect to see great things from him in the Capcom Cup as well. But I just wanted to point out one thing which was also interesting. I think like when you compare the East Coast Throwdown top 8, for example, to the top 8 of the Singapore offline premiere, I think it's interesting that we've seen such a wide variety of different characters. For example, in the Singapore we had a few Kens, but on the East Coast Throwdown side we saw quite a bit of DJ, for example, in the top 8, top 10 region. So
and the Kimberley
I think
as well.
it's really nice to see how different regions use different characters in a different kind of variants.
No, I thoroughly respect that. Thank you for your opinion on that there. And as you can see as well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in October, closing out October very soon. So the offline premieres happened for Singapore. However, the next 2 events are coming back to our backyard, a very familiar region that we are nice and known for, which is this weekend is actually going to be North and Eastern Europe. That is going to be the online Premier CPT there. Sign-ups are closed for that now. I don't know when they're going to be sorting out the bracket, when they'll be doing, but that's actually the region that my co-hosts are in. And I believe Veggie has signed up for that. So Veggie, are you looking forward to this weekend, competing this weekend?
Definitely looking forward to it. I feel like I'm a little bit dependent on bracket luck right now. In the World Warriors, I've had some really good runs and some really not so good runs. So for me, it's going to be very exciting to see how the brackets turn out right now. But I'm just excited to, you know, it's with the first 2, any matchup I feel like you can overcome. So I'm very excited that we get to do this for the first time in Street Fighter 6 with the online premiere. So.
Right, and let's not forget as well, just for those of you who don't know, the region that's happening this weekend, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Lord Venom's there, Juicy Joe, Phenom, Veggie, Rickermans, Barnett, Mirkin, all the guys, they're in there, so you can have a good time this weekend with that region. But yes, the final offline premiere for the CPT circuit will be happening in France. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been reading between the lines, it's going to be in France, so prepare yourselves for more than one thing. But yes, the registration will be closing this Wednesday, October 25th at midnight Central Eastern Time there. And of course, the venue, there's actually going to be 2 venues for the offline premiere in France. So there's going to be pools happening in Esport Paris, and then obviously the top 8 will be happening as part of a gaming convention known as Paris Games Week. You might be more familiar with the latter than the former. But you still have a chance to sign up. If you do want to get down, please head on over to start.gg and type in Capcom Pro Tour France, and it should take you there. The details are actually there, start.gg/CPT 2023-FR. You got limited time to do it, and I'm hoping that CPT France lives up to the hype that Singapore did, because that was amazing to watch. And like the guy said, it's good that we could wake up to Street Fighter instead of going to bed to Street Fighter, but I'm all down for that. And if you do sign up, just like with the Singapore one, you will get a free t-shirt on the final, not the final day, you might actually get it on the first 2 days. I need to double check those details regarding that. So yes, plenty of CPT action happened, and there's still more to come here as well. Now, there were some more announcements. We've spoken about SFL Europe. Obviously, we had one team already announced. Wolves announced their lineup. I believe Guild did it as well. But yes, these are all the teams that are going to be involved in SFL Europe. I don't think a date has been set yet for this, so I'm actually still waiting to find out, so we can actually tell you guys the sooner the better. These are the teams involved, 3 returning teams and 3 brand new teams. The returning teams are Mouse, BMS and 00 Nation. I wonder who's in that squad. And then of course the new teams are Wolves, Team Wolverhampton, part of the Premier League if you're into your soccer or your football, back where I'm from, and then BK Rog and Team Guild. So it's going to be an interesting one there. Now, BMS, or should I say BMS and BK Rog announced their lineup, but this is what BK Rog is looking like. Luffy is the captain of
Okay,
this
that's
squad
fire.
here. Now this
That's really
is the
cool.
lineup. You've got Nassim Claw, you've got Luffy as the captain, you've got Kane, multi-talented fighting game specialist here, and you've got good old Kusanagi. When he started playing games, he was about 8 or 11 years old. I can't quite remember what the age was, but now he's in his 20s. Long time
Damn.
now, and he's going to be part of the SFL League. So, Ovaha, your quick thoughts on this lineup here that Luffy's put together. What do you think?
I think it's really cool that there's a wide variety of different kinds of characters. Obviously, we've seen Nassim Claw be a really strong player since the launch, and he's been really showing off that Jamie and Honda, but I'm especially impressed by the Honda. And we don't really see Honda that much lately, so I'm really excited to see how he's gonna bear his claws at the competition, if you get what I mean. But also,
I mean, he actually was playing Aki religiously for a little while. I don't know if he's still streaming
yeah, he
Aki,
did.
but-
Yeah, I haven't really seen his Aki, but yeah, that could be actually an option as well. But I do like the variety in this team, and they have characters like Ken and Luke, for example, who obviously do really well against most of the cast, and Luffy is still repping that Manon, which is something that I really respect. So I'm really excited to see how they will fare in the competition.
Okay. And then, Veggie, quick thoughts on this team? Because your team's returning. I mean, I look, you probably could have put a squad with you not in it. Are you afraid of this team at all?
I think this team is looking incredibly strong with both the kind of characters you don't see that much, which is you can both have the skill behind the character and also maybe some new stuff. And then
Okay.
you have characters like Ken and Luke who are really solid. So, and all the players are extremely strong. So I think this is a very, very exciting lineup.
Okay, well, one can only hope. Let's just wait and see when they announce SFL Europe, and then you guys will be looking forward to that. But that is the team. And of course, there was something else announced. BMS are back in the lineup, and they put together a French music video. You guys should actually listen to French music. It's actually pretty good, to be honest with you. It's actually pretty good, especially French rap. But yes, this is the BMS squad, the squad that Crimson and Kills You were in before they come back. It looks like they've got brand new members, and it kind of looks like he'll go to the gym anyway, to be honest with you.
got those guidelines.
I kind of respect that. But yes, this is BMS's squad for SFL Europe. You've got Crimson, Valmaster, Kills You, and Akainu. These are actually 4 of the strongest players in France, and that's only, speaking of some of them, right? 4, and the French region is highly dense in terms of high-level play right now. So please be on the lookout for that squad. But then, Ovaha, your opinion on that squad, because I believe from last year, Link XLO and TKR were part of that squad, but now they've been opted out, and now Akainu and Valmaster. What do you think?
I think they've made some really smart choices player-wise, because obviously when you think about the France and the French players, obviously these 4 come into your mind at first. And especially I think Akainu, for example, is one of my favorite players. I think he's one of the strongest players in Europe right now currently. So and they also have fantastic character variety in their roster as well. So I'm just they're all really good, and I feel like they're all pretty young as well. But
Yeah, I think Valmaster might be the oldest, but I think he's only 28.
Yeah.
I think he's 28.
Yeah, but outside of that, I do feel like it's overall probably the strongest team, at least for me.
Okay, fair. But you haven't seen all the teams yet,
I haven't.
so we don't know. Thus far, if that's the
Yeah.
strongest team, fair play. But we do got to wait and see. They could be stronger, they could be not. But definitely do not count out BMS, especially Mr. Crimson and Valmaster on that team there. But Veggie, another question. Are you afraid of that team at all? Are you afraid of any
I
team?
mean,
Should be.
this
Have you
team
planned
is,
at all?
This team is this team is filled with some of the best performing players since the game launched. Akainu had
Good
second
point.
place at the Red Bull tournament, and they've been doing really great in the online tournament. So this is definitely a S-tier squad with extreme killers on the lineup. So it's looking very dangerous with this team.
Okay, interesting. But again, do not sleep on that, and do not sleep on this as well. Our region hasn't started, but the US region has. Episode 2 should be happening this Wednesday coming up. Street Fighter League US, they've come back. The personalities, the characters, the in-game banter. It's all going to be there every Wednesday at 9 p.m. PDT. That's not too bad for us. I think as soon as you wake up, it's on. The UK is going to be 8 hours ahead, so that's like 5 in the morning. 5? Yeah, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I can get up and watch that, but they're like 2 or 3 hour long shows, so it's good to see that anyway. But yes, there's going to be plenty of content there. 6 teams involved. If you want to check out all the teams, specifically what they are, then you can head on over to Catcon Fighters on the Twitter account. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but all the teams have been announced, or you can go back and look at episode 1 because they're all there. But yes, there's high level competition for Street Fighter 6 happening, and we're coming to basically the business end of the season for the CPT in preparation for the Catcon Cup finals. So that is going to be interesting there. But I think more or less, because a lot of stuff has been happening for the game, that's most of the stuff we've had to cover now. Alvar did mention it before. We got to give a quick shout out to Shine once again for winning East Coast Throwdown. Shout outs to Damascus and Javits for holding it down on the top 8 there. Brad M was there, Tyrant was there in his commentary. Shout outs to all the commentators holding it down as well. But yes, there's Street Fighter events happening all over the place. So hopefully this is a nice little lineup here for what's to come in the future for 2024. Hopefully we have much more offline events there, and we can go back to old times, I suppose, because again, online is very good. Everyone's using that as a good practice ground, but I think people still need to have that reconnection with socializing people and having really good times after the tournament and during the tournament, I should say, as well. So now, with that being said, because we do have our guests waiting, and I do want to get them ready because we want to talk to these people and I need to know what's going on here. So let me find out. Can we get our guys to unmute their microphones so we can start having a lovely chat with these guys? So I want you guys to know more about these people here. Well, you know a bit about Hurricane, but we'll get to his opinions. But I want you guys to learn more about RainPro. So let me find out. Have we got our guests in the chat? RainPro, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, hi.
Ah, there you go. RainPro's there. Now, where's Hurricane gone? I leave this guy for 5 minutes. He doesn't show up. What has he done?
It's gone like the wind.
Where has he gone? Have we got Hurricane there?
You said someone who knows me.
There you go. Perfect. All right. The gentleman can hear me loud and clear. So yes, gentlemen, obviously Hurricane, thank you very much for taking time out of your day. You are a returning guest. RainPro, it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for taking time out of your evening to come and join us here on the show here, because we do want to learn a bit more about you and your favourable character that you've been terrorising the European region for. So, RainPro, since you are the new guest, I always like to ask these questions to my guests. Your nickname or your name, RainPro, that's a very interesting name. Is there any origin behind that, or is it just something you just typed in a random generator and it showed up? What's the origin behind your name?
And this name is pretty random because when I was studying, I was like creating a game tab with my friend. So we randomly select some words and just put it together. So my friend selected Rain and Pro for me. So I'm just use this.
And how long have you had the RainPro handle for? Is this a few years, or have you had it for like for the vast majority of your life?
It's like almost 10 years.
Wow. He's been called RainPro for nearly 10 years. You know, if you ever decide to change your name again, everyone's just going to remember you as RainPro, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's so annoying to think another name, so I'm just keep using it.
Well, fair play, because I don't know if you might not remember this, but I have known about you since the Street Fighter 5 days with Intel would open, because you were playing Guile. I can't remember if you were playing Vega along with Guile back then, or was it just the Guile?
No, I'm just playing Guile.
You just playing
the match
Guile.
I was like playing against Big Spa, the Uran player.
Yes. Okay, I remember. Yes. So I've actually been impressed with your gameplay just in fighting games in general. So I actually can't wait to see you play against Hurricane tonight with this set here. Now, another question I wanted to ask you is, a lot of the players were talking about your name, I would probably say mid-September, maybe early September. I can't quite remember. People saying there's this RainPro guy online and he's winning everything. What made you decide to mosey on over to the UK? Are you here on a job? Are you studying? Why are you here in the UK, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm studying a master program here, so I'm gonna stay here for years, and I don't know will I stay here or not after the study. So yeah, who gonna knows?
Okay. No, honestly, good luck with your studying. Good to have you here. You can take all our money and put it in your bank. Hopefully, the hospitality has been great so far.
Student funding.
Yeah, student funding. Yeah, listen, things aren't cheap these days. Now, my next question, since you are here studying, is when you have been playing Street Fighter 6 online, how has the the competition here been for you? Is it higher than back home, or is it a similar level? What do you think of the European competition?
I think the level here is like quite similar to my region because I was like playing against the Chinese player and also the Taiwan and Korea. I mean, they are really good, especially the China player. And of course, Chris Wong and Hot Dog, just took the second place and top back in yesterday.
Yes.
So they're pretty good. And here we got like some. Personally, I think the best player is like staying in the France. Yeah. Kyushu, Master, Mr. Crimson, and also Andy Walker.
Wow.
Of course, Hurricane. Yeah, and Phenom. Yeah, they're all very good. So I can't really compare like who's better, but I think it's like even.
Okay, no, I definitely like that answer here. So he's definitely getting healthy competition wherever he goes. You like that about the fact that you can do that online now. So there's props to that here. One more question before we slide on over to Hurricane, because I do want to get his opinions on Street Fighter 6. It's been a little while. So level with me here, RainPro. We've had some Guile aficionados on. We've actually spoken to a lot of Guile players off camera as well. They might have a little bit of a biased opinion. You are a Guile player as well. I personally think Guile is a top 3 character in the game. But as a Guile specialist yourself, is Guile a top 3 character? Is he a top 10 character? Where do you place Guile in the game right now? If you could pinpoint something.
Is Guile as a top 6, I think.
Top 6? Okay.
Yeah, top 6.
Why do you think that is?
I think JP is very strong, Cammy is very strong, and Luke and Chun-Li and Ken.
Oh, so that's is that your personal top 5?
Yeah.
Wow, he puts Guile out of the equation. Interesting. Why would you put... Okay, let me ask you this. Why would you put Luke over Guile in your top 5?
I mean, we just saw Chris Wong spamming the crouching medium punch all day yesterday. I mean, that's the reason. Yeah. In the mid-range, that button is broken.
I mean, it's a very good button, yes, but I will argue, there's actually several strong crouching medium punches in the game. JP, who else have we got? Obviously, you said Luke. I think Dawson ones is pretty good as well. I'm trying to think who else have we got. Marisa's crouch medium punch is pretty good. I'd argue there's a fair number of crouching medium punches that are brilliant. But would you say Luke's got the best crouch medium punch in the game?
Because as I know, Chris Wong is confirming the crouching medium punch to the drive rush. And that's what is broken.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the reason. Because other characters cannot do that. Even JP is, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Compared to Lo, he cannot confirm it, right? In terms of the confirm. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Now, Hurricane, do you share that same sentiment? Has Luke got the best crouching medium punch in the game?
Before I answer this, I'm gonna start by speaking as a Guile player as well, because yes, I play Guile. Yes. I'm sorry, RainPro, you're not gonna downplay your character this time. Your character is top 3. No, not top 3. No, not top 3. Not top 3. Not top 3. I'm pushing it. Top 4. I would say top 4 because obviously the best character in the game is going to be JP. I was saying yesterday, 24 hours ago, I was saying the second one was Ken. I've completely changed my mind. Phenom is right. Luke is the second character in the game. He is too strong, way too strong, but his crouching medium punch is not the best in the game.
Well, I mean,
why? Because I'll give you 2 characters who actually has the best crushing medium punches in the game. The first one is JP.
Yeah, okay.
Why? Because you can hit confirm that actually. One thing. Second thing is the hitbox is ridiculous. It goes really far. Third thing, there is no hurtbox, so you can't refinish that. The second character who has the best button similar to JP is Blanca.
Ah, yes. Blanca's got a good one.
Yeah,
right.
Blanca crouch medium punch.
I did say there's a bunch of contenders with the crouching medium punches are pretty damn good in this game.
Same property, no hurtbox. I mean, there is a hurtbox, but you really can't reach that easily. If you're always going to get whip punished. Same thing, it hit confirmable. So yes, those 2 characters, they literally have the best crush medium punch in the game.
Okay, no, I like that. I like that. I like that you said 2 things and you mentioned 3. That was brilliant. That's how great the game is. It's like, I've got to mention one other thing as well. No, that's fantastic. Now, let me go back and ask RainPro something. Actually, no, before I get to that, Hurricane, talk to me about Cammy a little bit. Is she one of the strongest characters in the game, or is she like just outside, looming outside the top 5?
She's just outside the top 5, but she's really, really strong. For a character who is not using much of the mechanics of the game compared to other characters, her neutral is way too good. Her normals are too good. Obviously, she's still Cammy, so she can stay 2 days in the air. No one likes it. Yeah, her super moves. Her level 1, level and level 3 moves are really good. So yeah, the character is very strong without being like using some of the mechanics of the game.
Hang on a minute, you Hurricane, your counting's been off today. You said level 1, level 3, up to level 2.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm only playing with you. No, on that note, what would you say is level 2's biggest problem?
I wish we had a level 2 that you can actually control. So using level when I'm in control, it's just like her level, her CA in Street Fighter 5.
Oh, you mean give it different trajectories, the ranges?
Yeah. Well, depending on the button that you're going to be pressing, because you can do that every time, and it's always going this at the same range. That's one thing. Second thing is it has to be invincible. It's sometimes losing to buttons, and I don't like it. And the third thing is I don't know if it's just due to the fact that we need to work on the buffering thing in the game, but it happens that it comes out a lot by accident, and
okay,
with that coming out by accident, it's not really nice for you. So yeah, I don't really enjoy using that unless I'm doing that with in a combo. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, hopefully down the line they do something to a level 2. I mean, like, it's got its uses, but it's not as practical as the level 1 or level 3 like you mentioned, at least from what I watched from you and various other Cammy players like Punk, Kazunoko. I think Mizuha plays Cammy as well from Worldwide, so we can definitely, fingers crossed, they'll do something down the line. Now, going back to RainPro real quick, I wanted to get your opinion on this. I do like to ask this question to everyone. What is one of your favorite things about Street Fighter 6 right now when you're actively playing it, RainPro?
I mean, you got a chance to beat all the strongest player in the world.
Okay. Just in general, yeah.
Yeah, the game system is perfect parry, dry rush. It helps you to skip neutrals sometime, especially dry rush.
I like that.
You know what? I like your honesty.
In Street Fighter 5.
So, are you saying in general, when you're struggling to overthrow an opponent, the system can help you do that?
Yeah, of course. And also spamming your parry on wake up or backdash in corner. Just solve every problem.
Okay. Well, I like that. I wish parry solved all of life's problems, to be honest with you. We might be able to get out of a lot of issues. But no, I love how honest he was. He didn't hide it. He didn't sugarcoat it. Hurricane, what about you? What's one of your favorite things about Street Fighter 6 when you're playing it?
I really don't have anything specific right now. What is happening is the game is still new. We're still learning, so it's still a learning process. I think with time, I'll be able to tell you exactly what I do like and what I don't, maybe. But the most important thing is I love competing, and yeah, so regardless of the new mechanics that we have in the new fighting game, if I enjoy playing the game, I'll do it. So yes, that's what I do.
I like that. No, fair play. Right, Veggie, you got any questions? Because I know I got well into it asking these guys questions.
No, I just when we were speaking about Cammy, because Hurricane was talking about the air game. Do you think it's easier to use the dive kick in Street Fighter 6, or was it easier in Street Fighter 5?
Easier in Street Fighter 5, because in 6 I still believe that, as I said just like a second ago, the game is still new. I believe that with time a lot of people will start using mechanics like the parry against dive kicks.
Yeah.
The fact that the dive kick was the trajectory is not the best also compared to 5, and it's easy. I mean, I won't say easy, but you might lose in a lot of situations to like normals, like that comes out like by accident, and it's not really making it better than 5. Obviously, it's still quite annoying, but yeah, compared to 5, no. I think Street Fighter 5 had the best dive kick.
And you know, in the beginning, a lot of Cammy players were saying that her damage wasn't so good. Is that still a thing that you consider to be a weakness of Cammy now, or have kind of the Cammys developed the combo system to make that less of a thing?
Honestly, I would say the same thing myself, that she has no damage, but no, actually, this is not true. This is not true. She does a lot of damage sometimes, even though she has to use like most of her resources, or let's say even all of them. But that doesn't make her weak, like at all. Definitely, she's not. She's. I think what I'll consider as a weakness maybe, and I don't even call that weakness, is, as I said, she is really strong by being just Cammy with her tools.
Yeah.
But imagine Cammy had the proper mechanics like other characters. Like, when I mean mechanics, just give me Luke's drive rush. And that's all. That's all I need. I need the Luke's or DJ's drive rush, and now we can play the game.
But
let's
wait,
say,
hang on a minute. Sorry to cut you off there. Do you think Cammy doesn't have the same speed in terms of drive rush as Luke because she has a dive kick?
I won't say that. I'm trying to make a comparison, because I'll actually say no, because Jury's dive kick is not the best compared to Cammy, but she does have a dive kick, but still her drive rush is.
It's longer, but is it faster?
It's faster than
must
Cammy.
be.
Okay.
It is faster than Cammy's, yeah.
Okay.
I have actually one question for RainPro.
Let's wait. Hold that question for RainPro. Have you got something to add on to that, Veggie?
I just want to add on that. Actually, when I play against Cammy, I do feel like it's a very normal Street Fighter character that is really strong because of the. Because there's not that much drive rushing. I agree on that, actually.
Because of everything else she can do, unless it's a conversion from low forward or stand fist or something, or even crouch medium punch when you're checking stuff. But
Right.
That's my angle. But my angle is looking at it is right. It might be.
I just want to say to Hurricane as well. If you get Luke's driver speed, I want it too. Would you like that?
From Zangief, no thanks. No.
What, you don't want Zangief running at hyperspeed? No.
In that case, we're all going to play Zangief, and imagine getting that drive rush page from Gief with modem control. This is GG's.
I mean, there's $1 million on the line. I'll do whatever it takes to win, I suppose. I don't know. Right, Ovaha, one more question for you for RainPro before we go to break. So ask away.
Yeah, sure. RainPro, you have said that Cammy is your demon. Have you ever considered playing another character against Cammy? Do you think it's like a matchup issue, or do you think it's like something that you just personally struggle to deal with Cammy in this game?
Yeah, I've tried like Honda and DJ, but I find it's like the result is the same. I'm just not good in this matchup, since even in Street Fighter 5. I mean, I used to anti-air a lot, but the dive kick is really annoying and it distracts me in the neutral. So sometimes the Cammy just dash in, partial medium kick, drive rush, and I got hit. I got no reaction on blocking that. Even it's like really far away. And I was just watching all the anti-air. I was trying to jump back jab or do something else, but yeah, it just distracted me. And in this game, the spinning knuckle has no punishable. It's not punishable.
Well,
he just randomly use it to get a cross smash on the boom.
Well, I mean, you got to stop it before it gets there. Some moves are like that. They might not be punishable, but you can stop them before they get there. But again, with everything else you got to pay attention to in Street Fighter 6, I can understand how annoying that could be. It could be annoying.
I wish you luck, RainPro.
Wow, that was damn. It's like he was disguising that's a skill issue behind that whole question. That was brilliant. But no, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about done here with the pre-match interview. So we're going to get these guys sorted and loaded up for that first to 10. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, it will be Hurricane going up against RainPro, Street Fighter 6. We'll see you very soon.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Fight with all your heart!
We are supporting Capcom Cup 10 with a total prize pool of over $2 million.
It's showtime, baby! Guano takes it over Idol!
Alright, you ready?
You don't want to miss it! Let him cook! Look at the damage! Look at that damage!
Now's not the time for jokes.
Your two-time Capcom Cup champion! It's Mena RD!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Capcom Fighters here on Twitch. It's Sets the Monday show, and we're gonna have Hurricane versus RainPro coming right up. It's actually the run back, so if any of you missed the first part or you don't actually know the lore behind this matchup, these guys played in the grand finals for EGX, which was just like 2 weeks ago, I believe. It was an offline event in England, and I can't wait to see how this will go this time. Obviously, Hurricane won EGX and RainPro got second. So, will it be different this time, Beggy?
I wonder. I keep wondering if they also played in the online tournament before EGX, but I'm not sure. So I think that they're definitely both gonna come in prepared. And I mean, Guile, Cammy, as I mentioned earlier, it's a matchup I really like seeing develop. So I can't say much other than that I'm excited to see how the events unfold.
So,
also, the games are coming now, if anyone in chat is wondering. I haven't really been keeping tabs on that today, but I know some people want to know. Now you know.
I've been told, I think someone said earlier, that Hurricane and RainPro did play on Damascus channel not too long ago. Shouts to Damascus putting on Wanted. They had an exhibition there. Hurricane has been learning Guile. According to his logic, if you play the character for like 5 matches, you become a user of the character. So, yeah. I mean, he's been learning a bit of Guile or dabbling with him, so he's going to call himself a Guile player. He's never going to pick Guile in tournaments, to be honest with you. He'll pick Guile in exhibitions, and I'll tell him that. He's probably hearing me say that and saying, nah, I'm going to tell him, I'll teach jammers after this anyway.
Picked Guile just to tell Guile players to not downplay Guile.
Hurricane is a fantastic play. Done this in SF5. He beat me with one of his characters. I said he'd never played, and I said, you still don't play the character, mate. But, yes. It's going to be Cammy going up against Guile here. Now, first to 10. RainPro did mention that the dive kick distracts him. Quick spin knuckle, you can put that out there. It's safe on block. So he's listed a couple of issues, which I thought they'd be kind of rudimentary issues, but then over time, you just have to change the way you
nice
play.
Delay on the dive kick from Hurricane.
I just wanted
to pointed that out earlier in the talks.
Oh, DI can't be throwing
Hurricane,
booms
though.
that close. Got the combo though.
Got the combo.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was a crushing
EX boom as well, so that was actually good for RainPro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what a counter. That was very
I like
nice.
that. And getting that side switch with the bazooka knee as well.
Oh, dude, Hurricane could have won the round there, but he's put RainPro and burnout regardless.
Here comes the loop.
Oh, he's ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
He answers back.
I like this. So he just generates the space so he can get the recovery
really
time
like
on his
that,
burnout gauge. I like the activation when they're in burnout
Yeah,
at
just
level
buying
2.
time.
That was such an important
Wide
throw, but
enough
it's still
here.
not enough.
Regains the meter.
minus.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's the thing though with the regular dive kick, that if they didn't press, it can be susceptible now to more ranges, I feel like, where you get the punish or the plus frames. So that's kind of... Oh,
I like that. Setting off that EX flash kick at this time in the set, like very early on, I think that's always a good thing.
Oh, upside down kick. I'm not sure if that's an answer to post throw tech against Cammy just immediately. Got to be careful about being punished there. That converts
That
from
was
basically
really
anywhere.
clean confirm.
And he's got him. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh,
That's
too far.
right. Do you know what? Full screen. That doesn't actually catch. The invincibility runs out. So the projectiles, it doesn't punish projectiles from full screen anymore.
Oh, the stand fierce. Actually managing to
That's not going to work.
what happened there?
Getting
So
clipped by
lucky for
that
RainPro right
upward.
now.
That was so unfortunate for Hurricane.
Oh, now though, anything will take it, and RainPro definitely ready with that down charge for the flash kick. That's such a rough spot to be in. You really need to watch out getting burned out against Guile, especially when you're low on HP. Because it's such a hard character to evade that chip from.
The thing is, I used to think this was a Hurricane issue, but it was a thing where I saw a lot of Cammies doing this. A lot of them put themselves into burnout, and if you don't know if you burn out against Guile, kind of Cammy does put herself in burnout to get exactly what she wants to put you in the corner, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a thing that people will experience with for a long time, how much they want to go into burnout. As some characters are better at dealing with it when they are burnt out. Some matchups you might not really mind it that much.
Jumps out of the corner there. Nice work from
Nice
RainPro.
check. There you go. That's going to be the round as well. Yes. Getting the juggle into the EX flash kick from the stand hard punch. He was talking about quick spin knuckle causing him problems, but he jab checked it there. Like I said, you got to stop it before it shows up.
Yeah, and I mean,
Just
that's the
a
second
humble
time he
guy.
did that. So he did that earlier in the set as well, so he's definitely very ready for that. Nice check on the dash as well. He seems to be ready for everything.
I feel like he's had really good checks so far.
Yes.
Well, remember, like, I do think part of the annoyance and when people struggle with certain matchups or certain scenarios, it's because of the environment they're in. First to 2, first to 3. This is first to 10, so maybe something might pan out over the course of this first to 10 that might be a little bit easier on Guile.
That was such a dirty side switch.
Oh, nice delay. I don't know if it was a whip punish or not, but it definitely worked out.
Oh.
Close to death. What's it gonna be? Oh, there it is. Nice bait from Hurricane.
And
I understand from RainPro's side though.
He goes for the optimal meter build though, with the back throw there and the punish counter, get 40% meter there. I like that. Oh, that's a counter hit. He definitely could have got something on that. Oh,
nice.
Big damage coming
Nice.
through.
He actually gets the level. That's actually like one of the only things you can get from that range.
Well, he can do flash kick, but I think he's got to be a little bit closer. But Sonic Hurricane's almost always guaranteed.
He needs to be closer.
This is such a good spot for RainPro to be in. Soon burned out Hurricane, definitely ready to take the throw. Does not want to try to parry anything.
Oh, the big
Should
boot.
be, yeah.
The big boot.
Yeah. So 2-0 here to RainPro at the moment, holding it down. Hurricane does get in, but he's dropping a few things and not getting the right conversion he should be getting. But then RainPro, he's had to study this matchup meticulously, and he, like you said, he's tried various characters and he's got the same result. And you can see that. Look at that.
Wow, that was so smart. Actually draining the meter there from Hurricane, using the drive impact as a combo tool.
Well, again,
that was so good.
From perfect parrying, that's part of the optimization from it, so.
Absolutely, yeah.
Did not get
the so hard, you might as well just want to drain their meter. That's super smart.
Oh, nice. He's so ready for all these options he mentioned earlier. Definitely showing you what options he has been looking into, getting ready for. I'm going to be ready for... Basically, what he said is, I'm going to be ready for the spin knuckle. I'm going to be ready for the dash.
Hurricane is... he's not looking too good at the moment here. RainPro's definitely done the homework.
Yeah, for saying that, Cammy is his demon. He's doing remarkably well.
Well, I mean, Hurricane's put a lot of work into the Guile matchup to ensure he mitigates the amount of times he loses, but right now it's not looking too good, but it is a first to 10, not a first to 3.
Confirmed from the spin knuckle.
Good block there, low forward, gonna convert straight to the corner here. He's got to watch out for, yeah, he's mixing it up now.
And that was a good instant back throw.
I like the spacing from RainPro right now.
Oh, tries to go for the throw, doesn't get it, but gets the lucky reset anyway. Nice.
That's -4. No, that's not punish. That's -4 because you burn out. Come on, you got to remember that.
Easy chip territory. This is definitely going to be a chip kill. There you go.
Had to do some lights, some 4 frames. I don't know if she had any 4 frames that will reach at that range.
No, it was right up close, so you probably could have done crouch jab, stand light kick. I think what can get very confusing is when the drive reversal and block, it might put you in burnout, I think. So it changes from -4 to -8 to -4 immediately. I think that's what happens.
So you're just not ready to check it because your last check was actually not being burned out. That's a great point.
Now he's anti-hit back medium punch again.
Yeah, back medium punch. Keep them in the corner.
Just waiting. Can't dive kick just yet. That should be the round.
The life lead is so huge. You can just literally wait there for a reaction.
Okay.
Could have killed with level 1?
Yeah, he could have, but I guess he wants to conserve the bar.
I think at that kind of a life lead, it's okay to kind of save the meter there because it's just 1 bar. It's not like the end of the like match.
Oh, nice trade. I think you got a crouching medium punch there on the trade, I think, when you quick spin knuckle trade.
We're gonna see this one throw. Oh, yeah.
Just waiting here at the moment. Try to get an upside down kick. That is -8, so he's got to be careful.
I wonder if he could have got something big there. Nice with punish from Hurricane, though. Nice. Directly into level 3. And that should be his first game. Yeah. That does massive damage.
Well, this is it, right? He was... it's not done yet.
Oh, he's ready with the EXDP. I love it because
only a true master
could not counter. Could not have countered with the drive impact. That was such a good...
You know what? He could have parried, though. But I think a lot of people would probably need to practice when their health gauge is like 10%, 5%, and just practice parrying DIs, just so they get familiar with the situation a bit more. He was definitely targeting the muscle memory, but a parry can deal with that. But if you're not thinking about it, then you won't do it. So.
He gets clipped by the second sweep.
I actually see Guile players in general use EX Flash Kick in a lot of scenarios where they could have used one of the system mechanics. I guess it's more of a universal answer, answering more things as well. So it's kind of maybe easier to just get used to using that when you have to.
Of course. Well, right now. So back kick. And as you can see as well, because he can't really rely on sort of booms all the time, he does try to close the gap, utilize his normals there. He's very lucky that upside down kick is -8, not -9, because Kami's level 1 is 9 frame startup. That would punish it every time if you had to do that.
Ooh, big crouch fears though.
He's not having it.
He's like, nope.
But I like that he's regularly using EX Flash Kick, because Hurricane needs to learn to pull the brakes sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Hurricane is one of those, like, very assertive players. Like, if you don't actually put some trouble into his, you know, momentum, he's just gonna run away with it.
Overhead again, sleep at the wheel here is Hurricane, but he doesn't take a full combo there from the overhead.
Nice, he shuffled the buttons from Kami there. Oh, that should have been a stunning heavy kick. I think nice, gets the dive kick going. Is it gonna be throw loop city? That was one.
Yeah, he's wary about the flash kick because he doesn't know when it's going to come out, and he's 3-1 down, so he's going to be baiting flash kicks a lot more.
Yeah. That was a great setup to get things started again. There it is.
Smelling another one.
Yeah, of course. Put himself in burnout on his own terms.
Gal is good at fighting out from burnout, though. Definitely not the weakest character in that regards.
Well, level 3 is range. Yeah, he's in range to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So even being ready with that with a back charge. Oh, could have confirmed something from that one. Gets
back from this position.
This is such an important one. Oh, there's the punish.
That was so
level 3 for it. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you had to finish the round there, but had to be more ready. Maybe could have done the drivers, but it worked out anyway.
I'm curious about something. I don't know if punish counter crouch medium kick goes into medium spin knuckle and she can combo from the medium spin knuckle. I can't quite remember which one it was. And that's something I'm going to have to double check. He definitely could have conserved his meter, but because of the whole situation, he just went straight to level 3.
Oh, that was a failed confirm, or just the buffer too close. What a start for RainPro. This is actually looking kind of hard for Kami to get close. Oh, has to move punish there though.
That's going to be the round. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's definitely very close, if anything.
No, I think that's it.
With Kami HP, it's probably dead.
No, Kami's HP is the same as everybody else's.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. Like Kami's HP, that's irrelevant now because she's got the same vitality as the vast majority of the cast. It's 10k vitality. Doesn't matter anymore. So that was done. Alright, still blocking the Soback kick. I like the choices that RainPro does after Soback kick as well. Just patiently wait, see if Hurricane tries to take his turn back, walks away as well. I like the mix-up.
Oh, nice. Gets the confirm for the crouching medium kick. Now let's see. This is where I feel like Hurricane really needs to shine in this match. That's so unfortunate now. Has Bombardo, can counter with the level 1 should it come. This is gonna be really hard. Oh, nice tech from Hurricane. A lot of people just get thrown there.
Hurricane still finds himself in burnout on a regular basis.
Oh, what? Nice. Gets out with a combo. Tries to shimmy again. Maybe afraid of the EX flash kick.
Oh, good block on the overhead, yeah. You know what?
Nice block from Hurricane.
People need to start doing that now because resets are basically littered everywhere in this game. Just hold up. Oh, man.
What with punish? Could have gone into flash kick. Not ready for it. Nice. Gets the conversion.
Spin knuckle from Hurricane.
What a timing. Just felt the rhythm of the opponent.
Alright, there you go. Block on the Soback kick as well. Not in punishable range. I think that's -6. I'm not sure if light kick would have reached from there. Some of the punishes and scenarios feel a bit awkward when you block certain normals, but lovely jumping into spiral arrow there from Hurricane. Double dash, a little bit fake, but...
Yeah, and a little delay on the crouching jab. Still a little bit afraid maybe of that wake up. RainPro really getting maximum payout for that, even though the knockdowns where he's not using it right now. Ooh.
Oh, good trades. Didn't get the low forward conversion. There's a dive kick, like he said, it distracts him in the neutral, and that's going to be the game. Delta
Hurricane was very unbothered in those last moments there, just closing the distance. He didn't really care.
Oh no, still alive?
Just alive.
No damage.
Critical art. Oh, what a big
I guess they're right. I guess they're right.
No damage. I mean...
You know, one thing I really like about RainPro's Guile, it uses a lot more buttons than a lot of Guiles do, and I think that kind of... He doesn't get cornered as quickly as he's constantly playing that neutral game.
I think that's akin to the matchup, though. I think that's because of the matchup. I know, I understand where you're coming from, and I like that as well, but I think it's because... Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to deal with that all the time.
Yeah. That's huge. Oh, the damage, great. Not getting the Oki, though, spending the DP instead of taking the Oki. No perfect parry this time. Interesting.
Nice back medium punch.
Yeah, the back medium seems consistent against Guile. It's not every matchup that she can use that as well, I think. It's not like it was Street Fighter 5 days.
RainPro has been using that crouching fierce very well because that is an anti-air where you have to kind of do it preemptively. Like, it's not as good as compared to other games, I believe.
Hurricane put himself in burnout now, though. RainPro trying to jump out or backdash or something. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that was
very punishable. Yeah.
He risked, he thought he left, he thought he was going for a throw tech, but he's only done that like rarely on wake up there. That's why it didn't work, and there was a guaranteed punish from the jab.
And you get into those situations where, like, well, he's got to start teching now, right? But some players you actually need to show, they won't change it up by themselves. You kind of have to show the throw before they start teching, even though you might consider this is a time that they might switch it up. So I think maybe for Hurricane, he needs to kind of get more throws going, so RainPro gets more uncomfortable on defense. Oh, nice. That one is actually very real right now, because that is like high-low, or you have to jab check it at least.
All right, trying to get the low 40. He's looking for a low 40 conversion so he can take the round to Hurricane, but he's put himself in burnout again. Now, the interesting thing is, Hurricane puts himself in burnout trying to initiate something, and he's still leaving damage on the table in certain areas, but level 1 should close it out. There you go.
That was such a good check, too. That was such a good check on the... I wonder if it would have checked the run crush medium kick. It was a little bit late. Luckily, it was an overhead coming.
Patiently waiting right now.
Trying to find that one opening. Hurricane has been good at snuffing out those sonic booms for the jump ins.
Good at using those jump ins as well, like getting those nice corner carries. There you go, once again, a nicely placed dive kick.
That's the thing I like about Kami, the dive kick. Some things are worse, but getting a hit, nice. Getting a hit is... You will get the punish counter if you get a hit over a button, so you'll get a combo almost at any spacing that you do, right?
No, the mix-up!
Oh,
And that's it! That's it! My man had to do it. He drive rushed in, then did the spin knuckle. He was literally passing all colors of the rainbow on your face, and then he said, "I'll catch you." He did
Honestly,
the Dave Chappelle. He Dave Chappelled him.
I feel like that's especially effective against Guile because he's a very stationary character. And he doesn't like accidentally get like a block on the cross up, for example, as easily as other characters.
Well, do you know what? I've seen Shaq's perfect parry it. I have seen a Guile player before flash kick it, but that was like very, very last minute. But other than that, I think it was all the colors that distracted him, and he missed the third jab.
That was unfortunate, just out of range.
To the corner, all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and no Oki there. He just decides to go for the little bit extra damage. Now let's see, is it gonna evolve with the throws? Nice bait on the flash kick.
So good at avoiding the flash kick.
I want to say that was intentional. Needs to kind of follow up. Yes, the crush media kick, that was good, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Let me believe.
You definitely don't want Guile to set up shop when he's low at drive bar. You just want to keep going in. It's been a while now since he used to spin knuckle.
Yeah, Hurricane is definitely gaining some traction.
Hey, it just takes a while to get into the set. That's why we like first.
I mean, it's a long set, so take all the time you need.
That is what's so great, as you mentioned, about the long sets, though. You don't need to feel like, oh, I should have adapted earlier. You can take your time. What a perfect parry. Let's go. Has the bar to drive rush again.
RainPro once again.
Damn, he tried to check it again.
Defense.
Yeah, he was really consistent at that in the beginning, but it's getting harder and harder as more things are happening. What an
autocorrect! Yeah,
no, that actually didn't hit. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get the cinematic. He was just going to be the giant flash kick, but that was unfortunate there. So if Hurricane takes this round, I think we know why.
Yes, and this is tries to surprise dash, which is not too uncommon when people are in peculiar situations or situations where they feel the pressure, like being burnt out.
Using that jumping medium punch, that is actually leaves them juggle.
Hurricane is just looking for
ability.
Oh, nice delay!
That was so nice.
And do you know what?
I'll
tell you what was crazy about that, right? I think he done that delayed dive kick because if he just done a regular jump, I think the flash kick would have auto-corrected.
Yep.
So by doing the dive kick, he was still on the same side, and then it went the wrong way. So that was actually a well-timed dive kick. I'm not sure if that was the intention Hurricane had there, but that was sick regardless.
I gotta say that round probably stank for RainPro.
I think, again, like he listed all the problems that he had about this matchup with the character in general. He tried various characters. He said the result's the same. He's gone back with his tried and true.
Oh, tried it again, but this time RainPro was earlier on the flash kick. So it's more of a reaction test.
There was no delay, so he got clipped.
He's been getting DI'd in the corner a lot. That's why Hurricane's been doing it. He's been doing drive impact when he's put RainPro in the corner. Oh, surely he could have. No, not from there. It was a low forward, so.
Ooh,
Yeah, tries to do that jump cross up where you can't flash kick
that was such a clean
to
spin
remove. Yeah, to
Textbook
remove
spin
the
knuckle.
charge for the flash kick.
Yeah, see now he's going to start blocking the jump-ins, blocking the dive kicks as well. He might have to play outside of the range, but if he goes outside the range for sonic booms again, he's going to get hit by spin knuckle. What a whiff punish there with the roundhouse.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they gave standing roundhouse back to Cammy in this game from Street Fighter 4.
It was a very
Definitely
good button.
a good button.
Street Fighter 4, cross Tekken, it was a fantastic button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see he's finding it hard to adjust and find the space that's comfortable for Gao because Cammy manipulates the space or monopolizes it really well with her tools alone, just by the threat of them. Take throw. And he's in there.
Yeah, and at any point like that,
Tries to block it, just not ready.
situation could get
ready
very
this time,
out
though.
of hand very easily against Cammy as well.
He's just waiting here, and when Hurricane gets a low forward activate, or should I say low forward into drive rush, that might be it.
Once again,
It
a big
really is.
roundhouse obviously can't get anything out of it necessarily,
That's
but
it.
they're still, you know, chipping in those roundhouses.
And that was fortunate because I think he would have to block the jump light kick if it wasn't for the use of that move that pulls her back and then forward. So it just got out of range,
Oh, you mean
punished the landing frames.
the forward
yeah.
heavy kick?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just got out of range and punished the landing frames. That was really nice.
There you go, nice conversion there.
Nice. Getting into the groove there with the anti-airs.
And you know, Hurricane's been doing a lot of these dive kicks. I think he's expecting RainPro to start anti-airing again because he did land a lot of normal jump-ins, but RainPro is just content with blocking those dive kicks. Oh, nice. Finds at least a punish. No
So
confirm on the
punish
stand heavy
counters,
punch though.
Unfortunately, didn't get anything out of that. RainPro take.
Yeah, just again, trying to find that space there, gets thrown again. Nice flash kick.
Nice,
That
easy.
flash kick didn't know what side he wanted to put Cammy on, to be honest.
That was just flash kick.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here because again he's been DI'd a fair bit of times, but he jumps out. It's that combo.
Yeah, as we see the set progress, we see more and more passive play from RainPro as Hurricane has been shutting down options with preemptive, drive impact, preemptive spin knuckle, preemptive jumps, preemptive dive kick. And now
He's trying to check it again. Do you know what? If he's trying to check it, I think he should just go back to parrying. Go back to parrying so you get the muscle memory back and then go back to jabs. That's it. Damn.
Hurricane has really re-established control in this matchup.
I feel like
beginning,
Hurricane's also like has been doing much better job at like picking his spots, so to speak. Like he's not just going in as hard as he did in the first games. So I feel like RainPro has had to use a little bit more defensive style because of that.
Nice issues of the parry, not getting drained for the meter. Nice jump back jab as well. He spoke about that not being too consistent though against Cammy in this game. And gets the corner from the EXDP. What a read. That's like the second time in 9 games.
The best
Not-
DP in the corner.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to bait that.
Big
Nice with punish
damage.
though.
He's gonna spend it all, and it put him
that's it,
just
yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
he
yellow.
should.
Now this isn't the CA version. This is Super Art, so she should just about be alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He done everything.
Now though,
see how
really needs to
Hurricane
pick his
will-
spots. Gotta be careful, like 1.5 hits away from dying. Hurricane
gotta
definitely
regain the
wants to
meter,
find
though.
that read. Oh, had the dive kick but missed it. Still alive though, and there, RainPro is back. That was one throw.
It's nice and healthy once again.
Are we gonna see an EXDP if we get a small knockdown?
Oh, he went
Oh,
for a
he
DI.
did the-
That might, you know, that might have been a drive reversal.
That was spooky.
It
Oh,
probably
there it
was,
is.
yeah. And so
he's,
ready with
he's
the
too
EX
ready
flash.
for those.
Well, and at that range as well, because Hurricane's trying to go for the hooligan like gimmicks and whatnot. Like he's already charging. So the moment you go airborne at a certain height, he's already just gonna let the flash kick go.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm letting it rip.
Yeah, why not? Gets him out of trouble. Get off me. All right, there you go. Back
Totally.
to the
He needs
spacing.
time and space.
Well, legit.
He's trying to. That's a 4-frame crouching jab, or does Gal need to go for a crouching light kick for the 4-frame?
No, his crouching jabs should be 4 frames.
Yeah, so it's definitely something that you really need to be ready for. Hasn't been working out as well as the first games, and what a delay from Hurricane. Tries to find the shimmy or just tries to bait.
Nice. Gets the back throw with the sudden. Raw drive rush there.
Damn, walks away there, and he allows Hurricane to get the round. He goes for the side swap instead. I'm not sure
That's
he could
so flash kick straight to the face though.
Oh, I love it. That only worked, I think, because of the perfect parry. Gets that lack of recovery directly into the EX spin knuckle.
Closing in here, throwing up a few booms here, probably scared of the spin knuckle.
Well, I mean, you'd be scared of it any time it punished down.
You can't be too scared though. Like you can't just be like
I think you
not
can.
throwing booms at all.
Nah, I think you can.
It looks like you have to.
And look, he almost got caught by it there.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? It's like -4 on block, the standing heavy kick. Just really peppering away with the buttons, and now Redding gets the juggle into the. Just so.
For a moment there, I was like, is this gonna hit?
Yeah, Hurricane is so good at like finding out when to swap his options. That's why he starts a bit slow sometimes, like in this first attempt where he really couldn't get going. Now he just knows almost every time when to throw out which surprise move that can be checked if you're ready, and just not working out for RainPro, just thinking about the wrong option at the wrong time.
Yeah,
Nice
and
there.
this is what he was talking about before, but lovely conversion there into the flash kick, straight to the corner. There you go.
Meaty Sonic Blade as well.
I love Meaty Sonic Blades, I'm not gonna lie. It's just,
Yeah, it's
just
really
sit there.
satisfying as a Guile player, obviously.
Chasing him down. Conversion,
Nice
he's going to spend
conversion.
the bar, and he's going to go for a setup here, which gets beaten by flash kick. I think both things do, unless he went for a fastball, but he didn't.
Yeah,
Not sure if
fastball
that's
maybe
like a
would have been.
legit
Yeah.
setup, or is he like wishing that flash kick will whiff?
No, I think he's going to be in front regardless, so if he did the fastball, I think he baits the flash kick.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the thing. He's looking to. Oh, this is the conversion though. Hurricane in burnout. This is huge.
Doesn't have the level 3 though.
No, that didn't. Yeah, it didn't. He tried to show you the power, the lack of power level 2 has. He tried to be smart with it, and he lost 2 bars in the process.
That super is doo-doo.
I mean, that's putting it mildly.
Oh, again with a delayed dive kick, making that flash kick whiff. Oh, not ready, because he's doing all these options. Soul Spawn, so good at knowing what you're looking for right now.
Tried to hold up there, didn't quite work out. Tried to do an upside down kick's not working out. How's he going to fight at this corner? And that was the wrong choice. Hurricane was
he's getting
suspended.
smarter in the corner right now.
Good damage.
Absolutely hot
Almost
and
burned
bothered
out.
right now.
Gotta be ready for it though.
Oh, okay, that was unfortunate.
I wonder
That
what was
still
it?
caught a crouch medium kick? That was crazy.
Yeah,
That crash mid kick, actually, yeah, that's a big whiff
all the
recovery.
way from downtown.
All the way from this shop.
Yeah.
Now all
To
the
the other
jumps,
one.
yeah, all the jumps are beating the crouch medium kick now. He can't be abusing that crouch medium kick.
Oh, that was a nice weight on the crouch fears there. And banking in on it. With the level 3 as well.
Yeah, gonna rebuild some bar as well. Not gonna be too dangerous to keep pressuring. Not too close
Nah,
to being burnt
he's fine.
out. Now,
He can bait something here.
yeah.
Doesn't quite want to, but...
Oh, there he did the low.
Nah.
What's that? Nah, that was an EX
That-
flash kick or something.
No, I think that was
Did that on
intentional.
purpose?
I think that was
too
intentional.
sick. No, that was
Dude,
too sick.
That's like...
It's like he saw that thing earlier where he could have flash kicked, and this time just knows he's gonna
hold
make.
up.
What a
Yeah,
beautiful
he's gonna
decision.
get confirmed there. The power of Cammy with the 3-hit confirms.
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that upside down kick was intentional. If it wasn't, it wasn't, but...
Ooh, nice one point. That was just too sick, that upside down kick. Because, I mean, could have. They just looked too. It was too
Do
specific.
you know why I think it was intentional? Because he was ready to charge level 1 afterwards. You wouldn't just do
Yeah.
that.
That was actually... I was
That's
gonna
true.
actually
That's
say
a good
that
point,
that
yeah.
charge was absolutely phenomenal. Because you have to be charging that when it actually lands.
Ooh, nice little check there. Not ready to flash kick. Did not have enough charge time, I think. Gets the punish counter. Nice back dash.
Dash. You don't see that very often, but when it does happen, it feels really good.
Maybe that's why Hurricane hasn't been too willing to go for too many throws after throws. Afraid of that happening, maybe. That it happens again. RainPro now on the Reeds train.
Looking good here for RainPro, trying to bring it back here because he did have an early lead, but Hurricane, he woke up. He showed up to the dance.
Definitely woke up on the right side of the bed.
Oh,
no.
unfortunate.
That was the right side of the bed
Do
again.
you know what's crazy? So the spin knuckle, I know it causes Gal problems, but I think it's been causing RainPro problems for the wrong reasons. He's been checking with jab at the wrong time. You know, he's been trying to do something else, and he just happens to get hit by spin knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
definitely
Oh, and the whiff there with the drive rush. Unfortunate on RainPro's part. He's absolutely getting hot and bothered in the
Oh,
corner.
that
right
was
now.
so nice. So ready for that jump out. Is Hurricane. Seen it many times when the opponent is burned out and does not want to deal with the drive impact. Just ready with the jump medium punch. Beautiful.
Crazy stuff here between these two at the moment here. Hurricane trying to make it 8-5, and he gets the
Dude,
guaranteed
the
punish.
adaptation from Hurricane has been phenomenal this night.
Yeah, but then RainPro, yeah, it's flash kick or not. That's it. And then when he goes back to the neutral,
Flash kick
it's-
or bust.
yeah. When he goes back to the neutral, it's what do I do from there?
And just too far for the medium into two lights.
All right, there you go.
Nice walk under with
No,
the
he missed
punish
it.
counter.
Yeah, he missed it. Oh, dude, it's gonna be huge.
You hate to see that happen, man.
Hurricane gonna spend the level 3. Why? Okay, he didn't. He burnt himself
No.
out, but no level 3.
Okay.
But
he
he
has a
punish,
fighting
no
chance.
conversion, and does it. It's definitely intentional now. That's the third time. It has to be. You're not going to convince me otherwise right now. That was beautiful.
Nah.
He put himself in a really dangerous spot there, getting burned out and then deciding, I'm not going to go level 3 after all.
Yeah.
But it worked out. Hurricane suddenly in a really good lead.
Wow. 3-game lead for Hurricane right now.
Oh, nice. Was that a whip punish or did he jab afterwards?
Jumps again. Okay, I like that jump.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
and delayed.
scared. He's scared.
Of course he is.
Oh, Hurricane knows about the delays right now. He's only DP'd twice. RainPro looking maybe for a shimmy, maybe even trying to snuff out that third one.
Nice flash kick.
Back
That's
with the
it.
blade. There you go. Nice work. Fight for your space.
Hurricane definitely noticed
that's easier
something
said
there.
than done. Oh, okay. That's probably what he tried to do before. I think
I
what
mean,
you were
this
talking
is
about before in the corner of
Yeah.
when he tried to do it, make the flash kick whiff. It looks like, yeah, that's a guaranteed
Yeah.
thing, I suppose.
Yeah, it seems to depend if there's a delay on the dive kick, or sorry, the flash kick or not, for example. Like, lots of different factors seem to play in on that interaction.
Nice.
check.
Ready this time.
Yeah.
Seen it before. Gets the
Nice
overhead and is in
overhead,
range for a combo this time. It's happened many times where you're just out of range. Ran maybe a little bit further this time. Oh, just out of range.
Whiff
No
on the
punish.
spin knuckle.
Oh, that could have been dangerous had it not been the light version.
Oh, not like that. Jump back jab.
Oi, oi, oi.
Flash kicks have been at that cross-up angle.
We're
That's what's
getting
been
into
hurting the
dangerous
most.
waters here.
Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, RainPro afraid of taking now.
We're getting deeper and deeper.
Good
Oh,
block.
nice block on the spin knuckle.
Brilliant block there from RainPro. That's going to be the
Gets the
round.
punish.
Absolutely, like, confirming that after that impressive block, RainPro, that was a phenomenal round.
Well, I like that he's pretty consistent with the punish counter jab into Stand Fierce, because when you put Stand Fierce in Gal's combos, there's an abundance of damage waiting
You just
for you.
unlock a new layer of damage, I feel.
Oh, nice. Gets the backdash safely. Hurricane, though, just peppering away. Gets out. Nice flash kick conversion. Tries to set up shop again. He's really aggressive
That's
now.
the
RainPro.
round. I think that's the round. No, he's going to be putting Burnout instead. That was from the forward heavy kick charge, so...
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really good with how... That was like the first time I think Hurricane used it in neutral like that. Second time I seen him use it, or the third time I seen him use it, second time like that, and he was just smelling the aggression from RainPro. Maybe a little bit of frustration, not sure. Such important things to notice, like not just
Oh, no.
No way that was
Unfortunate.
intentional.
Dude, that sucks. RainPro, he's down
really
9-5. Oh boy, Hurricane could run
RainPro
away
has
with this.
had some, he's had some unfortunate execution inconveniences so far in the set.
And that's it. You got to commit after a while, because like
nice.
you commit to the flash kick conversions.
Yeah.
Really good
Now
round
he's
now.
getting back into the groove of the zoning there. Nice. Tried to go for the good old Sagat.
Already committed to a button, did not see that coming. Nice, gets the punish again. Every decision is so crucial right now for RainPro. Hurricane has 4 games to play with, as you can see there.
He's definitely running away right now with this one.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see if RainPro can take this round, though. He's too scared to anti or anything to
Yeah.
get out of the corner. Can't out
Yeah,
back.
he's getting smothered in the corner. Now you live here. Start paying rent right now.
I want to see a comeback in the last game. It's always hype, but it's looking bleak. Let's see if we can work on something. Nice. Nice little block.
Right, just holding it down here. Still trying to find the way to get his game plan revved up again and get in. Gets a punish
Draining
counter
some
throw.
of that drive meter, though.
Yeah, this is it. No, he's done it again. He's done it
That's
again,
why he's
mate.
scared, yeah.
That's a double-edged sword
now
right
know
there.
it was definitely
In this
intentional.
matchup, it seems to whiff more than normal.
Oh, if
Oh,
he gets hit now, he's done.
He's so afraid. He does not want it to end. No conversion into super though.
It has to be a heavy. Nice throw.
What a grab! What a grab!
What a grab.
He grabbed him out of the spin knuckle.
Ooh, he has to take the round.
Fine.
He
No
has
way!
to take the
No
round.
way! No freaking way!
The 5th time the punish was there. He has seen it before. Not again. Stays alive. Yeah.
Dude, he is hanging on by tooth and claw.
I'm really glad we got to see the adaptation to that delayed dive kick though.
Yeah, well then Hurricane can start reintroducing instant dive kicks, regular
Yeah.
jump-ins, not jump at
That's
all.
the thing. Just run instead. Nice, anti-air with a sonic boom now.
Alright, there you go, just holding it down with sonic booms. He's in his comfort zone now, trying to get the perfect
Block
power
with
in
the
the
overhead,
overhead.
yeah. He's getting into the groove of the full screen game right now. Nice preemptive crouching fierce as well.
I like that he didn't flash kick, situational awareness there, thought he was going to win. So
fine.
yeah, I respect that.
Hold the trigger there.
Okay, nice check there. But there is that punish counter, dive kick combos from anywhere, any height.
Slowly but surely getting into dangerous waters once again for RainPro. He's
What an
gonna get
important perfect
here.
parry. You gotta be ready for drive impact.
No, that's it. That's the game. He's done. The set's over. He's finished, mate. Delta Red Assault's going to close it out.
There you go.
We have a winner.
Oy.
We have a winner, mate. He tried to tech. She was already in the air, mate. It's too much.
Oh my days.
It's just so much happening. You just get flustered. She's close. I'm gonna tech right now. But she was in the air.
I'm telling you, it's a crazy game. Congratulations to Hurricane. Can we get the GGs in the chat? Appreciate it. But yes, a lesson learned that a lot of the top guys have been telling me. It's like, look, if you have another option and you want to throw, do the other option. It might save you some embarrassment, or it might do something else. It was wild. You do get do you know what? I remember Angry Bird told Broski, then Broski told me. He said, look, if you want to throw, do X Amnesia. If you wanna throw and you're Cammy, do the dive kick on Wake Up. Do something else. It's tough because I respect a lot of the top guys. You know, Punk, Big Bird, Angry Bird, several of the guys that don't tech unless they know a throw's coming. It's hard to do that. But then when you're committed to an option, like you said, Veggie, he just got overwhelmed, mate. Everything was flashing before his eyes, all different colors and everything. Just got in his face there. Couldn't handle it. But yes.
That was tough.
That was the first to 10. Now, I want to hear Hurricane talk so much about Guile and then tell me why he dropped so many combos before he woke up. And then I want to hear RainPro's thoughts on how he's going to tackle that matchup in the future. So give us about 5 minutes. We'll come back and we'll talk some more Street Fighter. So see you in a bit.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Fight with all your heart! We are supporting Capcom Cup 10 with a total prize pool of over $2 million.
It's showtime, baby! Guano takes it over Idol!
Alright, you ready?
You don't want to miss it! Let him cook! Look at the damage! Look at that damage!
Now's not the time for jokes.
Your two-time Capcom Cup champion! It's Meta RD!
Poison's on the menu. Time to erase you. Let's do now. Here, there, then here, and there. My magnum opus!
All right, everyone, and welcome back to tonight's episode of Sets featuring Hurricane and RainPro. If you are just joining us, the set is concluded. The scores should be above our heads. The TVs show all the score lines. Hurricane taking it 10-5 over RainPro there. A valiant effort, but RainPro did tell us the problems. He listed all the problems in the matchup, and they all came to fruition, unfortunately, for him there. But yes, gentlemen, can you hear me loud and clear once again?
Yes, perfect for me.
There we go. RainPro, can you hear me as well?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so Hurricane, congratulations on your win there. You scared us a bit at the start. You're dropping a lot of stuff, and you're doing some scary combos there that left Guile alive. So it did take you a little while to come into the set. Now, I noticed as well you came with some interesting tech here. So my first thing is, before we get into that tech, what is your overall strategy against Guile in general when you approach the matchup as Cammy?
Staying out of his medium buttons. So obviously Gao's game plan is going to be throwing booms and spamming crushing medium kick, or maybe doing an upside down kick. So I'm just trying to stay out of that range, and I spam my own standing heavy kick, which is going quite far. It's good to poke, it's good to brief punish, so that's what I'm using mostly. And then I'm trying to, I would say mostly anticipate, because it's not easy to react to sonic boom close range. But I'm trying to react to what Gao is doing, and I do medium spin knuckle. So that's basically how I play most of the times. But yeah, you need to be really, really patient, because Gao is quite annoying to play. So he's going to be throwing booms, and then you might be expecting like a drive rush, and you might not be ready. So jump less, of course. So that's the big mistakes that I've been doing at the beginning of the set. Yeah, and try to use also the right block strings, because also I was trying to do SF5 combos, so I was pressing lights, thinking that lights are still positive in this game.
Right.
And every time I was pressing like a light button, I was trying to go with medium immediately, and I was getting clipped by his crush medium punch. So at some point I had to stop doing that.
Interesting. Now, you mentioned you're still halfway, no, not halfway, I should say. You mentioned that you kind of had the SF5 mindset and doing SF5 combos. Does that still happen? I don't know if you've spoken to other players about this. Does that still happen every so often when you're playing online? You're just doing combos or sequences that can be like, damn, we're not SF5 anymore, it's SF6. Does that kind of hinder your performance sometimes, or no?
I don't know. In tournament, I've never have this kind of issues. But every time I'm playing online, I'm just feeling like sometimes it happens. I'm like light into medium. So things like this, like that, I need to take off my mind. So I know that at some point when I press a button, I need to stop pressing after that if it's not a true block string. And this is the kind of habits that I need to take off online maybe. But I don't know. When I'm playing offline, I'm much more comfortable. But even though I still do it sometimes. But most likely online, so it's just some habits that I need to clear.
Okay, no, that's understandable. Thank you. There was something you noticed several times in this set. Do you want to ask Hurricane what it was?
You thinking about the dive kick?
I'm thinking so. Is that the one?
Yeah. So the first time it happened, we weren't sure if it was intentional. But you do close jump and then delay dive kick. Is that specifically to bait the flash kick?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So that's something. Yeah, explain the working process behind finding this kind of like situational strategy.
So basically, Gao, like strong Gaos like RainPro or Akainu that I've been playing, they have this good reactions of doing a slight walk forward into the flash kick. You see, when they see you jumping into a cross up, they walk forward and then they go for a flash kick. So that's like also correct. It works a couple of times, but when I jump and I delay dive kick, like just like I'm almost going on the other side. When I do dive kick, it completely messes up the input. So the dive kick still comes out, but it's not the right direction. So if it's not that I'm doing mid screen, I can do light hooligan, which I did in the corner like two or three times as well. So I do light punch hooligan. She goes quite high. And a delay with the overhead. The overhead is going to whiff, but he's going to try to flash kick, and it's going to whiff as well.
Yeah, because I saw that, but I saw once RainPro did a regular flash kick, and it worked. So I was wondering to RainPro, is there a difference in how is it horizontal the hitbox on the flash kicks go from the EX to the normal? Is like the normal better for cross ups, or is it the same?
It is the same.
I think it's the same.
Yeah,
the
okay.
same.
So it's more about the timing, how early you're ready.
Yeah, it's just the timing. Yeah.
Okay, no, I kind of like that. That piece of tech there from Hurricane is definitely something he's worked on. So I actually can't wait to see what RainPro comes up with to counter that, if there is a counter to that, or you just have to pray that you walk up there and nothing happens. It might be one of those scenarios there. But then let me ask you this, RainPro in general, because again, I understand a lot of the struggle in the matchup. It just panned out in front of our eyes here. Can Guile contest with Cammy's normals just in general at all? Or is that something you try to avoid as much as possible?
I just try to avoid standing in the range that he's standing heavy kick that reach me and I cannot punish it because it's -4.
Yeah.
And most of my button cannot even touch after I'm blocking it. So it was like spamming the standing heavy kick and do the light kick buffer. Try to beat my Sonic Boom or try to beat my forward medium kick. And so I would just try to walk back and maybe punish or something.
Yeah, that's difficult. And then when you try to do that, that's when Hurricane starts introducing the jumps again. Then you got to worry about the jump. And then yeah, it's definitely mentally overwhelming. So I can understand. I don't envy your position as a Guile player in this matchup. You can definitely keep that to yourself.
And I'm not gonna lie, even myself, as when I'm playing Guile, I just don't know how to deal with Cammy. So I can imagine how hard it is.
Yeah, no, that definitely looks rough. Another question I wanted to ask as well. It's just showed on the screen right now. There was multiple times you were trying to check the spin knuckle, RainPro. Were you pressing crouch jab, or were you trying to do something else?
I did press crouching medium punch because I think it's like it can bring more damage. I don't need to spam the dry rush. But
okay.
yeah, it's like too slow.
Okay. I mean, because you tried that, and then I think you had more success using your parry. Parry's the safest thing in that scenario, no? Or do you just really want the big damage for the quick spin knuckle?
Yeah, because it's like 3,000 or something if I can check the spin knuckle. But parry is only bring like 1,000 or something, and sometimes you cannot parry. She is still pass if she used the heavy version.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't want to use the parry.
Okay, I mean, I definitely understand that in terms of how you explained it. I just think sometimes, from my perspective watching it, I feel like the parry, I'm not sure if the parry would necessarily deter Hurricane from using it, but it's like, okay, I can punish it, here is the option, because you've done it several times. But then, I think most of these rounds were lost because you tried to check it, or at least you put in a bad spot because you tried to check it and used probably the wrong button. Is crouch jab a better one to use? Because you won't get a punish counter, but you get a counter hit, right? If you use crouch jab, quicker and safer, no?
Depends on which version she used.
Right, okay.
If she's using the light version, I think it's pretty hard to check. For me, yeah, for me.
No, okay. No, that's definitely understandable.
So basically, if I'm using the light spin knuckle and it tries to check it, especially, there is so many situations where I was trying to shimmy and I did stand face into light spin knuckle.
Yeah.
And he was going for the EX flash kick instead. It's just because when I do that and he tries to press a jab into it, he's getting counter hit. So he just can't press that button. It's too risky. Stand jab cross jab is still the best options, but that's gonna be for the heavy spin knuckle, full screen, or the medium. The medium is kind of hard to react to, but the heavy one, the heavy spin knuckle, you can actually punish that. So it's gonna be full screen. You can see that coming. Cross jab into stand face, into any combo. But
the stand face only connects if the jab's punish counter, so I'm not sure if when he does the jab, are you going to get the punish counter? Is it a punish counter always, not a counter hit?
No, punish counter. 100% I'm always getting hit like that when I'm playing against Lex. That's why I'll never do that against him full screen.
Okay. Shout out to Lex, by the way. Another solid Guile player we got in the UK region right now. All the Guile players here, outside of ISDD, you all just happen to fly from different regions of the world. You just come to the UK for some bizarre reason. What's going on? what is going on? Anyway, but right. Alvar, have you got any questions you want to ask the guys regarding this set?
Yeah, I actually had a question for RainPro. We noticed in some defensive situations you were using the upside down kick quite up close and personal against Hurricane, and you seem to be instantly ready to convert it into the Sonic Hurricane if it landed. Was that actually like an intentional thing, or was it like an accidental flash kick, or can you like elaborate a little bit further?
The upside down kick is like, because it's -8 and it's hard to punish for Kami, so I spam it in the mid-range and hope to hit a counter or something that knock her down. And level 1 super is just muscle memory, and I saw his punish counter, so I just do the level 1 to have some big damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember you did it once on Wake Up. I think maybe that was what I was thinking about. Hurricane did the EX spin knuckle, and you did the.
Oh, there was a flash kick.
Oh, it was a flash kick.
Okay. So
Okay, yeah. All right,
We
no,
did
all right,
kind
good call, Veggie, good call.
we were speculating on that.
I don't know. Do you know what? Because
That was too sick, though.
I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, RainPro, because of how ready you were with Sonic Hurricane afterwards.
Yeah, we wanted to believe.
No, that was actually
Fantastic.
I would like to ask also RainPro, because in the beginning you had great control. Do you think this is a match that if you play a tournament set first to 2 or first to 3, it's more doable than a long set like a first to 10?
No, I think in a short set it's more random because, I mean, one knockdown will kill the whole game.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'd rather play the long set. But I mean, just too hard for me, the matchup.
Yeah, and again, the longer that these kind of matchups go, the more it starts to reveal themselves, or the weaknesses for certain characters start to reveal themselves over time. Shouts to Punk as well in the chat. He just made me double check about Guile's crouching light punch, the frame data on it anyway, and Hurricane did say it as well. I only see that combo on punish cannon, to be honest, so I never actually thought crouching jab on counter hit alone goes into stand fierce. I've definitely underestimated some of these characters' combos. But the other thing I wanted to ask as well, RainPro, is there any way for you to mitigate like the damage or like the mental stack that Cammy puts on you in this matchup, or do you really have to invest time into another character?
I think I can handle it because, I mean, even JP, I'm feeling comfortable after losing like 1,000 times. So I just need some time.
Okay.
I mean, JP is much harder than Kevin in this match for Guile. So I think, yeah.
Wait, so out of the two, you'd rather fight Cammy over JP?
No, I rather fight JP for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
For now.
Wow. I mean, that's definitely a bold statement. Okay, no, that's interesting. No, I definitely want to see how you're going to like develop tech and game plan over time with this. And again, let's not forget as well, if you're entering a lot of online competitions, first to 2s and first to 3s, so you could probably find a much more stable game plan, or a game plan suited for that environment. First to 10, it's like, okay, like we said, it definitely has its drawbacks there. Now, Hurricane, you said you have been playing Guile as well. Is that just to get a better understanding of him, or is there any matchups where you're actually going to pick Guile?
I'm thinking about picking Guile for Blanca.
Okay, interesting.
For the funniest story about this is, right, I wasn't really thinking about playing Guile until I fight Ending Walker. I think I played sets once against Ending Walker, and he doesn't like Ryu versus Cammy. Obviously, the matchup is not looking nice for Ryu.
Right.
And he picked Honda. So imagine that wasn't a pleasant experience. So I know sets is just for fun, but I was salty, man. So I was like, nah, I'm not playing Honda Cammy anymore. So I'm going with Guile. So that's how I started learning Guile. And then I tried now to play Guile against Honda, and which the Honda that I played was Nassim Crow.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't looking like expected. I don't think I won a single game. So I was like, you know what? Let me learn the Cammy Honda matchup, and I'll keep playing Guile, and I will see where I can cover for other matchups. So I believe it's much easier to fight Blanca with Guile than Cammy.
Okay, interesting. Now, obviously you got two characters. I know RainPro's dabbled with a couple of characters as well. I'll pose this question to the both of you. I'll get Hurricane's opinion on it first. we're still like what, 5 months into the game, 4 or 5 months into the game. Do you think at this point it's necessary to have 2 characters under your belt right now, or do you think most people can go through competitions with 1, or is it still too early to say?
I believe right now, because we are on the competitive side of things, for a player who wants to go for that big money at the end of the year, we are not really confident in all the matchups. So as I said, you just said it's still quite early. So when I look at someone like Mena, for example, I'll be quite honest, yeah. If you play Luke, you don't need to play secondary because the character is too strong.
Okay.
You don't need to play the character when you play Luke. But from what I've seen from Mena, he, as good as he is, I see that he lacks some knowledge on some matchups, and obviously when he's not comfortable in that matchup, he's switching immediately to Blanca, and it works. So I believe at some point, if you are able to play multiple characters at a high level, and you know that you can cover some matchups that you either don't understand or you can't play at all, yes, it's a good idea to go for like 2 or multiple characters.
Okay. RainPro, what about you? Do you think at this point in time it would be necessary to have 2 characters, or again, if you have, depending on where your character sits in the game, you think you can still win tournaments or place high with just the 1?
I don't think most people can handle 2 characters in so early stage in the game, except like Punk or Mena. Yeah, they're just so good. Yeah, because you need time to build your muscle memory and game strategy. And I mean, it's only 5 months and the beta is like still developing. And so maybe now you say, oh, Chun-Li, Gao, Camby, Luke, JP is the best, or maybe like, who knows, will I don't win the next major and suddenly Manon become the best? Who knows?
I'll be the first one to say I don't think someone's going to say Manon's the best. Manon may win a tournament. It might take a little while, but I do understand your argument there as well. But yeah, no, guys like Punk, like Mena, a few other guys as well. I definitely think they are exceptions because of how talented they are as people. And once they just fully understand a fighting game system, I think just the world's their oyster, to be honest with you, because I think what was Punk's fastest time to get a character to 2000 MR? Was it Jamie? 4 hours or something like that? Was it less? I can't remember. I really can't remember. But
I think it was Jamie.
He got Jamie to 2000 MR in a pretty rapid time. So, and I think he just has a very good understanding of just like fighting games and how people like to think in these games in general. So, no, honestly, that's fantastic stuff there. I like that. So, let me find out, because I think we are just running out of time here. So, right, I've got 2 more questions. I like this one. This one's an obvious one, but I like to hear people's answers because you might surprise me. We'll get it from Hurricane first. Hurricane, in your opinion, who is the best character in the game right now?
2 letters.
I thought it would have been 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. I don't need any answer from there. RainPro, what about you? Who do you think is the best character in the game?
JP.
Wow, he didn't even hide it. He didn't even sugarcoat
Those are
it.
the 2 letters.
They would put him over Ken. Interesting. Right, and then the other question I got for you two is, Hurricane, you first. Travel plans this year. Are you going anywhere else this year in terms of competitive play, or are you just going to be focusing on the online circuit for things?
I'll focus on online only.
Okay.
For just one reason. It is that because I was meant to go SFL, obviously things happened, so unfortunately I couldn't make it. But I was not even in like thinking about traveling this year, apart from except for that. So even so, you would not see me at France CPT now as a Spinky. The reason is I've not announced it on social media, obviously, but I have a 3 or 4 months kid who is 4 months boy, actually.
Hey, well done.
Right.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Lovely. Congratulations.
Thank you. So
That's awesome.
I'm focusing on my family right now, so I'm not gonna be traveling. Obviously, I'm gonna be playing a lot. I'm gonna be grinding. As you see, I play a lot online. I still do local tournaments in the UK. Obviously, I will be traveling. I'll be going to events, but out of that, my money is for my son right now.
No,
So,
I respect that. That is definitely a parent's mentality. I don't know what that's like. I don't have a kid, but I can definitely understand when your child goes, "Daddy, I'm hungry," the world changes. So, RainPro, what about you? Are you traveling? Are you planning to travel anywhere this year, or are you going to focus on the online competitions?
If there is any big prize tourney in UK, I will just attend. But if it's like outside of the UK, so I don't think I will go. So I will just focus on the upcoming CBT Online in December.
Okay. Oh, right. Do you know what? Now that we've got you here, let me just clarify something. So you're not allowed to enter the World Warriors because you entered another region's World Warriors. Is that right?
Yes, I think it's a long story. Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. You don't have to explain. I just need to understand. And then, but you are allowed to enter the CPT premiere in the UK that's happening in December. That is correct.
Yes.
Wow. That's going to be interesting because you're definitely, because of your recent results and your very firm understanding of the game, I definitely could put you as a spanner in the works in the UK because you could qualify to the finals from the UK. That'd be crazy. I mean, have you ever considered that, or you just want to just play for the competition?
Thanks for
I just want to pay for the money. Yeah, for my tuition fee. Yeah, I don't get the praise. I get the money.
No, do you know what? I respect it. Do you know what? He is so honest. I love it. Right, gentlemen. We are. Oh, sorry, Hurricane. You want to say something before we go?
Actually didn't know about that he was allowed to enter the premiere, so
yes.
I would say this is really bad news for us. I hope you have some coursework that's going to hold your mind and you're going to be focusing on your studies. You just can't play, please.
Well, I mean, listen, he's from a very studious part of the world. He might get his work done a month in advance and then start practicing. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm working on my assignment.
There you go.
And it should be finished before December. So I got like
Still has time to get the money.
Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. That's so unprofessional. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Right, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you both. Obviously, I wasn't there in attendance when I was watching you two play at EJX. It was great watching you guys and great talking to you guys here as well. Richard, can we get these guys details on the screen? Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, there are their social media, so you can follow RainPro at RainProPro, and then you can follow Hurricane at Hurricane_FGC. Right, gentlemen, this is your last goodbyes before we let you leave. So, Hurricane, any last words before we let you go?
Listen, shout out to everyone who is watching. Shout out to King Aggie because right now I'm playing at Aggie's place.
Hey.
It was my first time coming to his place, so I wanted to see where my uncle lives. He was hosting me with some good food, good vibes, enjoying the game. So yeah, and I hope to see everyone in events like maybe next year, because you're not going to see me anywhere this year for sure.
Okay, perfect. So again, congratulations to Hurricane becoming a recent dad. RainPro, what about you? Any last words? Anyone you want to thank? Do you want us to complain about JP together? What do you want?
Thank you for everyone watching, and I want to shout out to my friend Chris Wong. I mean,
hey.
I mean, it's like twice in a row that he gets second place, but I think he will qualify in the World Warrior. So yeah.
Fingers crossed, man. Listen, you know what they say, third time's the charm. Maybe that is how Chris Wong will qualify for the Cup. Fingers crossed. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for Chris Wong. He's a fantastic loot player. But yes, gentlemen, when you are ready, you can both leave the Discord call because myself, Viggy, and Alvar have to close out the show. But again, it was a pleasure talking to you both. And I'll drop you guys a message. Thank you again, once again, later for joining us. All right. So let's let these guys get their mics muted and everything so we can go about our thing. But no, it's great to talk to them. Enjoyable set there. I can understand, like I said, I'm going to make a couple more notes on a couple of things. It looks like I've overlooked a couple of things regarding those two characters and that matchup in particular, because again, these extended sets allow us to see the strengths and weaknesses for certain characters in those matchups, and hey, at least that gives us valuable intel looking into the rest of this version of the game for Gao versus Cammy anyway, because when he was trapped in the corner, that was horrid. That was
smothered.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely. That is putting it very, very nicely there. But I mean, did you guys enjoy yourselves? Veggie, did you enjoy yourself?
I think it was a great reminder of how, since the game is so early, you can be playing a matchup and you can feel like you can't win it because of whatever character limitations or maybe personal limitations. But I mean, you work on these matches now and you get like super exponential results, I feel. You find some things and you suddenly get comfortable against characters. Many characters in the game I felt like I couldn't do anything against. A few months later, it feels like I enjoy fighting them. So I think that's a really cool part that they really reminded me about with the early life of Street Fighter, or an early life of a Street Fighter. So I thought that was really great seeing how it's been developed, because in the early days, Hurricane would not like fighting Guile. Now he enjoys it, or at least does really well in the match. So it's a cool thing for the early stages of the game.
Well, I mean, RainPro did mention that he'd rather fight JP over Cammy.
Yeah.
That is a very bold statement there. But
That
hey,
is coming from a Guile player, because they have been
yeah,
saying that the JP matchup is very steep.
well, they don't
He'll
like it.
decline.
Listen, JP almost made a couple of Guile players stop playing the game. That's how rough the matchup was. But hey, maybe Cammy might be the new threat. But Ovar, what about you? Did you enjoy that set as well?
Yeah, I did. Obviously, it was really nice to see the run back, because there's some history behind these players. So I really did enjoy seeing like how RainPro did seem to have the upper hand for the first part of the set. And that was really interesting to see how proactive he was. And once Hurricane made some adjustments to his gameplay, I feel like RainPro started to be a little bit more hesitant. It was really interesting to see how the set developed, and this is obviously why we like the longer sets, because obviously we may have some kind of an assumption how the matchup goes. It's always interesting to see, first of all, how the players play the matchup, but also how the longer set will develop with time.
Yeah, and again, you can tell that's a torrid matchup from Guile. Perspectives, everything. And again, I actually can't wait to see if RainPro comes up or concocts an idea for maybe a first to 2, first to 3 environment, because that looks a little bit easier. That might work for him in the UK CPT when he enters it in
Definitely
December.
looks so.
Who knows? But yes, that'll be it from us here in terms of the set. But however, we do have an extra treat for you guys, because this is part of the show that we need to start implementing. I need to actually get into the habit of understanding this. So every so often, or should I say every month, when these stats are released, we're going to show you guys where to refresh your memory if you do care about this stuff. But this is the character usage data over the course of September, which, if I go straight to Platinum, Diamond, and Master rank, Mr. Ken Masters is number 1, with Ryu number 2, Marisa number 3, Cammy number 4, and Luke number 5. Interesting lineup there for that. But then, of course, if you go down to the Iron through to Gold, I believe it is the exact same characters, but you substitute Luke for Jury, which is interesting there. And then, of course, if you go to Rookie rank, there is Jamie as number 5, Luke number 4, Ken in the bronze place, Cammy in the silver place, and Jury number 1. So you can tell, if you look at this, let's look at this differently, right? When it comes to maybe, I'd say rookie through to gold, I would probably say aesthetic plays a huge part. So it's like, okay, Jury's a fan favorite character, so that makes sense. When people are getting into the game, they might see all the fan art, they might see it from SF4, they might see it from SF5, and they find out she's in SF6. It's like, hey, I like this character, I want to try her out. So maybe Jury is over there as the top of the rookie ranks, maybe because of aesthetic reasons. Cammy, of course, her new outfit, and obviously the Union Jack on the jacket. If you saw the fan art online as well, that makes complete sense. When you get round to the Iron to Gold ranks, then of course the Shotos, taking like reigning supreme, makes a lot of sense as well. But then again, Jury, Cammy still up there, and then Ryu. I think the one that surprised me on this is Marisa. She's a new character, and it looks like a lot of people have taken kindly to her, so it makes sense. But obviously in Platinum to Master rank, Marisa being 3rd place makes a lot of sense. You don't see her as often, but people who like big damage and being completely aggro, I think that is completely understandable there. So that makes sense. I don't think I've got anything else to say that, I can see these being consistent results throughout the next couple of months. Because you're never going to see Dalsim here, ever. That's one character you're never, ever going to see.
Or Honda.
Honda, I can agree with Honda as well. Maybe one or two of the DLC characters. I can definitely see when Akuma drops. I could see
He's
Akuma
gonna
coming
be
in.
all over this list.
There's gonna be Akuma everywhere.
Yeah, Akuma will be
We're
here.
all gonna be Akuma mains, okay?
I don't. Rashid, you'll never see on here. I think the more technical characters you won't see on here.
Yeah, Aki.
I'm trying to look at these usage data a little bit different. I wish there was a little bit more categories to understand, because I'm just literally coming up with hypotheticals in my head. But no, pretty pleased with that. That's good. So keep it up, guys. Have we got anything else to show as well? I believe we do. Oh, yes. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, SFL badges are on sale in the Battle Hub. Yes, that lobby you all overpacked.
Really?
You congregated back in the beta days, but you can still buy some SFL badges. SFL JP badge, the 8 teams. There's SFL US, and of course there is SFL Europe. Do you know what they should do? I've got the community manager in my ear right now. Here's what you guys should do. Free of charge, free consultation fee. You should put SFL episodes on the big screen in the Battle Hub. I think that's doable. I think they should do that. It's free of charge. But speaking of free of charge, that is a gigantic badge. What is that? What is that, Alpha? What is that? Is that a badge? What?
Yeah, these are actually the badges right now live on the store, I believe. That's pretty damn cool. I feel like there's also like some other accessories that have been added into the game very recently. So, but yeah, these badges look really cool. You can actually absolutely rep your favorite team in the battle hub right now.
Wait a minute, I've noticed something. Why is this account got so much drive tickets? Where did you get them from? Wow, he changed it. He knew he had too many drive tickets. Hang on a minute, someone been smuggling drive tickets. What? Anyway,
let me actually talk about this next one. This actually went live earlier today, and this was actually tweeted by Street Fighter. That they have announced this Battle Hub Grand Prix qualifier. So starting today, if you win a certain amount of Battle Hub matches, you can actually qualify for an upcoming Battle Hub Grand Prix tournament. And these qualifiers will earn 1,000 drive tickets, among other things. So you should absolutely go into the game and check the in-game challenges. This is going to run from, I believe, earlier today, and it's gonna run up until 29th of this month. So that's gonna be like 5 days. So you should be getting in those Battle Hub matches.
Wow, that's actually pretty. Wait, what's all this? Wait, what?
These are the hub goods in the shop.
What?
I believe I did mention these earlier. These were added, like very spooky themed, I believe.
Wait, there's Jury, there's Zangief, there's Ryu. Wait a minute, these are all avatars. Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, the samurai armor is pretty dope, I gotta say.
Wait, you should get that costume for Jury. That should be actually a costume for Jury. That's crazy. How much do these cost? Wait, do you need drive tickets?
It's hexing time.
Damn, this is crazy. These actually look... Do you know the bottom right one with the chick with the devil horns and the demon face? Yeah, they look kind of cool. I like that. And the samurai sword as well. Okay,
You can be Akuma before Akuma launches.
Let's go.
What? Is that an outfit? That's an outfit. It is. Wow.
I need that puffy jacket right now.
I still think with all this DLC content and hub goods shop, the hub goods they're putting in the shop, I think they should do monthly avatar contests as well. I think with the character usages and other things, because again, I do think the amount of work they put into this game, the amount of work they put into this game as a product is fantastic, and I think they can definitely experiment with a couple of ideas, like I said, with the put the SFL in the battle hub so they can watch it on the big screen, do some avatar battles. I think some of the badge in the game should be Twitch emotes. Wow, okay, those are big ass headphones. Damn, those are huge.
Damn, I like how they bring out your shoulders. It does really.
But yeah, they are all here. Really you can buy. There's a bit expensive for drive tickets, but you can use your fight money if you got the fight money there as well. Yeah, they've gone in. Are these are out already, right? Then okay, they are.
Yeah, the Kabuto helms and the samurai armor. Damn.
No,
very cool.
I think you can go nuts with some of this stuff because I don't know if you guys see it. Or sometimes on YouTube and on social media every so often, I see some of the avatar custom combos, right? And the way they've designed some of these avatars is amazing.
They're so fun.
I do think at one point I will try and push for it. I think we should get an avatar battle on the show.
We should absolutely get like a combo exhibition. We need to do that. We absolutely need to do that.
We'll try and do that at some point because we are getting to a very busy period in the competitive side of CPT. But I'll see if we can try and squeeze in an Avatar fight. We need to figure out how to set that up. But once we do, I think you guys will definitely be the first to know about it. But yes, I believe that is it from us. But before that, that will be reminding you guys. So this is the French World Warrior. World Warrior is actually coming to a close for most. We're either on the 4th tournament or they're preparing for their 5th one before their regional finals. So we should be having the Ultimate Open Series by Reversal. That should be happening on the... Is that the Saturday or the Sunday? That's the Sunday. Forgive me, that is the Sunday there for US number 4. So that is the French region only. If you haven't signed up, make sure you're following Reversal GG. They'll let you know about it. And of course, do not forget the finale of the regional final for France is on the 19th of November. And I tell you what, you don't want to miss that regional final because France is one of the most condensed regions in Europe and the world. So you definitely keep an eye out for that. And they've got a lot of contenders that can go for the cup. And of course, as well, when it comes to the World Warrior, they had a lot on their plate, but now they've eased it up and they're still actually putting on a good show regarding the World Warrior tournaments. That is Saltmine League. Shout outs to Regis and the rest of the crew. They handle Northeast, they handle Europe West, and they handle Germany as well. They should be moving over to their 5th ranking one. So I think they've done, yes, they've done all of the 4th ones. Northeast, Europe West, and Germany, yep. So now all we got to do is wait for November to come around and you'll see their 5th and final ranking events before their regional finals for the respective 3 will be done in consecutive days. It looks like, yeah, he does them on consecutive days. So the 5th ones will be on November 15th through to 17th and the regional finals will be a week later. That's a lot of work, but hey.
A stacked weekend.
It will be indeed, so do not miss out on these regional finals here as well. Now, this is important. Before, we did put the date as October 27th for the UK and Ireland World Warrior. We've had to push the date back, and now the new date is Wednesday, November the 8th. I don't think there's any information on Start GG regarding that, but I'm not sure if the teams put it out. As soon as they do that, the UK players will know, of course, because this is super important, because again, November is going to be a jam-packed time for everybody, because we're trying to get all the qualifications wrapped up by the mid-December, I think it is. And of course, that includes the regional finals as well. And this is going to be streamed on Reversal's channel, I believe, twitch.tv/ReversalGG. Yes, that is it. Lots of competition. I give free ideas. I shouldn't give free ideas, but I'm going to give free ideas. And I'm going to find out where the community manager got all those drive tickets from. I want to know where he got all those drive tickets from. Anyway, that's going to be it from us. There should be another show next week. However, don't forget, there is a CPT online this weekend, and it involves that guy over there.
I'm going to be watching from the sidelines and cheering for Veggie.
He's going to be competing. Who knows? Will Phenom win? Maybe he won't. There's a couple of guys in that region that could cause some trouble. Don't forget as well, SFL US is going to be happening on Wednesday, and it's still to be announced when SFL EU will be happening. But keep on street fighting, have a good time, and we'll see you for another show. So we'll see you soon. Take care.